If success was measured by net worth alone, then few could ever hope to topple the paper wealth of Elon Musk. And yet, it is Musk's vision, relentless drive, and his ability to deliver desired outcomes in his business pursuits that sets him apart. Covering a wide array of industries, Musk has been at the forefront of life-altering technologies for decades, and shows no signs of slowing his constant charge forward. No one could have predicted the heights of achievement that would be scaled when on June 28, 1971, Elon Musk entered the world. Born to a South African father and a Canadian mother, Elon Reeve Musk first called Pretoria, in South Africa, home. It was not the easy upbringing you might expect. During his childhood, Elon and his siblings had to grapple with the breakdown of their parents' marriage. And as he entered his later teens, racial tensions at home on a nationwide scale would force Elon to seek education and opportunity elsewhere. After obtaining a Canadian passport in 1992, Elon enrolled in Queen's University to continue his education in the Great White North. Drawn to the land of opportunity, Elon moved south of the border to the USA when he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, earning degrees in physics and economics in 1997. Seeking further education, Elon enrolled in graduate school at Stanford University to study physics, but lasted only 2 days before he left, citing there were much greater opportunities to change the world in the emerging technology of the internet rather than through physics. In hindsight, it was a wise choice. Elon has thrived in the USA. In 1995, in conjunction with his brother Kimball and their partner Greg Curry, he started the online company Zip2. The company specialized in providing maps and business directories to online newspapers and was eventually acquired in 1999 by Compaq for an incredible figure of $307 million. Not satisfied with that achievement, Elon used a portion of his $22 million share of the sale to begin X.com. This new venture was designed to revolutionize the financial sector and disrupt the global banking and financial services industry. Musk would later merge his company in 2000 with Confinity, another finance tech startup headed by Peter Thiel. The board of the newly merged entity did not agree with Elon Musk's direction as CEO and replaced him with Thiel. Thiel would later change the name to PayPal, and the company was acquired by eBay for over $1 billion in 2002. As the largest individual shareholder, Elon pocketed $165 million when the sale went through. For the second time, in only a few short years, Elon would be blessed with life-changing sums of money. Flush with funds, Elon would look to the skies and beyond for his next venture. But the emerging business luminary would not focus on just the one new project. He had two. In 2002, frustrated at the high cost of rocket launchers, Elon began SpaceX with the purpose to make them more affordable. Several iterations of rockets have evolved since that time. The Falcon 1 rocket began flights in 2006, while the larger Falcon 9 began its skyward journey in 2010. A third in the series, the Falcon Heavy, was launched in 2018. Gaining contracts with NASA gave the company legitimacy and, more importantly, income. Space flights to the International Space Station for servicing purposes earned the company $1 billion from the government space agency. It would not be their last success. SpaceX also developed the Dragon capsule and successfully released it into orbit and returned it to Earth. The company was also chosen by NASA to develop a successor to the Space Shuttle. In 2020, SpaceX announced they were developing a new rocket program, one that would be the Falcon series successor, the Super Heavy Starship program. Designed to be fully reusable, just like its predecessors, the Super Heavy will carry a Starship that can potentially be used to take passengers between major cities on Earth, or to carry crew to planned bases on the Moon and Mars. And if that wasn't enough to keep Elon busy, in 2004 he became an investor and chairman of the board with electric vehicle company Tesla Motors. The company, named for the famed Serbian-American inventor Nikola Tesla and founded by American entrepreneurs Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, began operations seeking to develop an electric car. 5 years of work culminated in the release of Tesla's Roadster, a fully electric car that was comparable in performance to internal combustion-powered cars. In late 2007, the original founders began to make way. Elon was elevated to the role of CEO, then took the company public. It would mark the beginning of a period of ambitious growth for the company. Not content with the success of the Roadster, the new models S, X, and 3 were developed over the next decade, and battery charging superstations were built all over the USA and Europe to support the vehicles at no cost to their owners. To construct the vehicles and batteries, Tesla built large factories to accommodate the process. The company called them gigafactories. Tesla also began transitioning to developing battery storage for households and businesses. In 2015, the company bought SolarCity and used their expertise to produce solar panels, a solar roof with energy-generating tiles, and a large battery called the Powerwall. In 2017, Tesla Motors became Tesla, Inc., to reflect the expansion of the company into product lines beyond vehicles. However, a misstep by Elon around this time would bring much unwanted attention and a brush with the law. On August 7, 2018, Elon used Twitter to post this message referring to Tesla's status as a public company. "Am considering taking Tesla private at $420. Funding secured." Tesla stock soared on the news, but just as dramatically fell as the prospect of privatization dwindled. Investors saw billions in compensation from Musk, several board members, and the company itself. While the lawsuit eventually came to nothing, it gave Elon a timely reminder of the importance of his position and his ability to affect his company's share prices, simply by posting whatever he was thinking at any given time. He also did not get off scot-free. The Securities and Exchange Commission brought a lawsuit of their own against Musk, citing securities fraud related to the tweet. Musk had to step down as chairman of the company for a period of 3 years and was also fined $20 million, as was Tesla. The board initially rejected a settlement in light of Elon threatening to resign his position from the company. The stock price fell on the speculation, and an agreement to a more generous settlement with the SEC was accepted. While the whole experience shook the company and their leader, they would recover and go on to yet greater heights. Though perhaps, this time, a little wiser. In 2019, Elon had more positive news as SpaceX had begun to launch satellites for its Starlink satellite internet division. Thousands of satellites would be put into orbit over the next few years, with the approval in place to launch thousands more. This mega constellation would potentially include nearly 30,000 active satellites. Tesla would also successfully launch new model vehicles, adding the Model Y, a second version of the Roadster, a semi-trailer truck, and a pickup truck nicknamed the Cybertruck to its arsenal. Not content with his expanding SpaceX and Tesla operations, in April 2022, Elon took on the role of advocate for free speech when he made the $44 billion purchase of social media company Twitter. His purchase has not been without extreme controversy, with many supporters and many detractors of his purchase. Musk set about removing 80% of Twitter staff. Citing no joy from the decision, Elon said it was quite possibly the hardest thing he has ever had to do. Musk also made other changes, the most surprising perhaps being a change of name. Twitter became X. Elon still held the rights to X.com from his PayPal days and set about making X.com the most enlightened and least manipulated platform. The algorithm was changed to allow far more content that had previously been suppressed or banned, and outrage festered about what was now allowed back on the platform. Musk himself was targeted with numerous threats from parties who were no longer in control of the narrative. As an advocate for free speech, time will tell if Elon is strong enough to stand up to those who oppose X.com's new direction. No one can predict the future, but some people, like Elon Musk, will shape it for himself and the rest of humanity. With his companies reaching new heights and his wealth approaching unprecedented levels, Elon is literally at the top of his game. Whether setting his sights on colonizing other planets, ensuring free speech, or helping make our planet better than it is, there can be no doubt that Elon Musk is indeed a master magnate.